Welcome back, episode 4 of Who Should You Choose, the video series where I go through the prior videos, questions, and comments and help you with your HUT lineup decisions. Again, for anyone new watching this video for the first time, the best way to get your question answered on the next video is to subscribe with notifications on so that when this video comes out, I do first come, first serve. You've also got to be subscribed. I only look through my subscribers' comments, try and give back to the people that, support me the most. Again, if you don't get your question answered in a video, be sure to just come hang out on my Twitch stream. Anytime you have a question, just let me know. I answer it live. I'm live every afternoon, essentially. And if you want to compare cards or take a look at all of the new content, go to my HUT database website on leaguegaming.com. The link for that is down below. Let's answer your questions. SNC was number 1. He says, just got my monthly X Factor pack. I already have X Factor McDavid. My choices are Suzuki, Ovi, and Zegras. I also have 2 X Factor females ready to reroll, so that is a possibility. Thoughts? Thanks. Okay, none of them are going to be all that great. The one thing I will say is because Suzuki and Zegras are both fantasy cards, I'd probably just dashboard this pack and just wait. I don't really know who you're chasing after McDavid. That would be a personal preference. For anyone that wants to know about X Factors, honestly, the only one that's kind of like God tier, like legitimately far better than every single other one is McDavid, and you should keep doing X Factor packs till you get X Factor McDavid, because obviously he's one of the best cards in the game, but on top of that, you're going to be able to trade him in for Team of the Year. For anyone that doesn't know what Team of the Year is, it's just great, which comes at the end of December. So having X Factor McDavid is the best. But in this situation, I probably would just dashboard, for anyone that doesn't know what that means, on PlayStation or Xbox. If you open up a choice pack, it can be anything, not just X Factor. If you hit dashboard, close your game, it will save you the pack. The contents inside will not change, but you don't have to make a decision. So that's what I would recommend doing. Look says, hey Sleeves, I hope you and the fam are doing well. We are. I'm free to play with an absolute demon grind, but I'm an absolute demon grinder offline and a pretty good decent team. My question is, do you think it's worth upgrading / how far should I upgrade the 85 tier power up icons? I have Solani, Messier, and Beliveau. There's no way I will be activating any of the abilities they will unlock. AP is tight elsewhere. I eventually plan to get Mario naturally through fodder over time, which means I'll probably have these 3 in my lineup at least through December. Should I keep upgrading them for the minor stat boost even if the ability unlocks go to waste, or do I just keep them at 85 and let them naturally slip down my lineup? That's what I would do. Again, I would go for power up icons. I would go as far as you can until you're no longer renting the upgrade. So what I mean by renting the upgrade is they will cost power-up collectibles. Anytime that it gets 2, which means that when you go to trade them in, you've got to refund that. You will get 1 back, meaning that you lose the power-up collectible. If it only requires 1, you go to refund it, they will give you the full 1 back. So I would go that far. Any higher than that, I wouldn't, especially because you can work towards Mario and Gretzky naturally. Sleeves, free to play, looking to spend 50k on a left shot defenseman with size and speed. Any recommendations? I'm really bad with handedness. I always mix it up, but for 50k, Lidstrom, go get buy whatever you need to get the power up icon Lidstrom, like do the choice pack for the playoff one, and just grab Lidstrom for 50k. I think he's a really good option, and then you can use him for Mario Gretzky. If not Lidstrom, then that's left-handed. And Orlov, the training camp Orlov, activate truck. Hey Sleeves, I'm free to play. I'm looking for some new additions for my wingers. I do not have any coins at the moment. I spent them all to make Tavo. Okay, yeah, for future reference, guys, don't give me like a full. Actually, no, this is fine. Icon McDavid or Mac McDavid, Kuzi, Solani, Eichel, Kucherov. Well, you have no resource. So then what I would recommend is go get Ovi from the Gallery of Greats event. Sleeves, keep with the great content, man. Loving the no money spent videos. I feel it's better than paying for a God Squad, 100%. I plan on chasing Gretzky. I have quite a few 83s and 85s. Should I sell them and use the coins to buy 80 golds and under to buy icons? If that is your pure gold, yeah, that is what I would. I'll make it easy. Fantasy hockey, Theodore, Byram. I'm gonna go Byram. Both are very good options. Hey, Sleeves, keep up the content. Heard last video you have a kid. Congrats on this. Confirmed. I have 350k and 100 golds. Div 2, Diamond player, 12 to 14 wins the champs. Wow, I feel like you're speaking about me. All right, again, don't give me a full lineup. All right, don't give me a full lineup. I'll entertain this one, but don't give me a full lineup. I'll just skip it next time. Solani, Robitaille, and Newendike, base McDavid, Sakic. With 350k, you really need another winger. It's Obi. It's still Obi. Yeah. And then, it definitely. Do you think Sagan is worth building for fantasy? This is 2 days old, so I apologize I didn't get to time. I know he's older now, but he looks good, like a good card if he gets 99. I don't think he's going to get 99. There's no shot. I hope he didn't make him. There he is. My favorite Tarkov team killing teammate. This guy. I have 110K and I'm free to play, no money spent. I don't believe you. 4 to 8 on power ups, 4 to 8 on team. Yeah, definitely don't believe. I'm curious, would you recommend at the next steps going forward after the fantasy event? Should I focus on team builders, power ups, or focus on stacking up coins? What I would do is don't focus on either. Make it a blanket rule. If it's an NHLer, goes in the team builder set. If it's a non-NHLer, it goes in the icon set. It's slow, but eventually you will just kind of get there. And there's no rush, guys. That's what I would. Hey, Slaves, quick question. My team I feel, is pretty solid. I have the following top 6. I wonder if I can make it any better. Giroux, Sakic, and Solani. A little small. That's what I would say. Will Nye, the hockey guys. Kuznetsov, Maurice Richard, and I got Taravana. You have a very small lineup. You need some bigger lads. I would try and get the team builder New and Dyke. Just taking untradeable rewards will get you enough cards or you'll be close. I would get him. Hey, No Sleeves, what are those things on your arm? Fellas, I gotta be honest with you. I picked a terrible gimmick, you know? I can, I have self-awareness. It was an awful gimmick. I was like 26. I'm an adult now, a dad, have you? And, I have to go to actual live events and do things for the NHL and actual real NHL teams when I do sports events and things like that. I can't show up with a cutoff shirt. It just, not to mention, I was in way better shape when I started. Honest, best shape of my life. Now I'm a little husky, it is what it is. So, maybe one day we'll get back there, but, I'm free to play other than the 350 I spent on the fantasy event. Oh, you. Which player should I target for the Sharks theme team? There isn't any. I am a Sharks fan. I watch every game. Yes, I watch the Vancouver game. Every single game. The fantasy hurdle is cool, but he already has his X factor. So, I've got the team, the live moments Blackwood because he's half decent. All the players I have right now are brutal, and I only have 60 to 50 APUs. It's difficult to win games with this. Might switch to Los Angeles theme team, which would at least have all right, you're banned. Brooksy says, howdy sleeves. I am free to play except for the 300 I dropped at launch. That was a great comment. For anyone new, I had a viewer in like 3 years ago when I used to do Who Should You Choose that literally said, I'm free to play except for the $150 I spent at launch. Like, homie, that's not free to play. Anyways, that's what my man is referring here. I have done 5 out of 6 team builders and close to a 6. I believe there's 8 in builders. Am I tripping? Or is there only... No, there's 8. Yeah, there's 8. I'm also halfway done Mario. Once I finish all the team builders, do I continue saving gold NHLers so I can make the next... Yeah, so let's talk about after team builders. So what's going to happen is when let's say they're 90 overall. 90 overall team builders will come out, and it will require, if it works the same, it will require 2 of the 87 overall players, the team builders, to get the new 190 overall. So what usually happens, what EA does, is they make more than half of what it would be. So if there's 8 87s, they're going to make 6 90 overalls, meaning that you've got to go again, create more 87s so that you can make the other 2. So I would just, save the NHLers. Save the NHL. Unless you're really close to Gretzky or Mario, but if you have all the team builders, your team is growth. Hi Sleeves, I love the videos. Do you recommend going for power up icon players or team builders? I'm free to play. I have 100k subs, 3 out of 4. Yeah, both. SNC kind of reference it. That seems to be a common question here, so I hope I answered that. But yeah, just natively do it. Hey Slaves, I'm Borisy. Hey Slaves, I'm really wanting to do an all-time wild theme team. I have a bunch of tradable cards. I could really my 3 X factors to try to Kaprizov. What do you think? Depends who your 3 X factors are. Like if you're not trading to McDavid or Kachuk or Makar. But if you want Kaprizov, you just go buy him. I'm pretty sure he's only going for like 150k. I'd probably just save. You think team builders are worth the investment? Last year I mostly did them with untradables, but seems like they are cheaper this year. So maybe worth the coins. Free to play, sitting on 600,000 coins. Team builders about halfway. Yeah, they are. Guys, team builders are a very easy way to get great cards now. They're among the best in the game. But on top of that, you know that you can trade into and you will get the best cards at the time when the new ones come out. Obviously, once it gets up to like 95 or like 97 and then it requires 2 97s for 99, it's never worth that. That's when they lose all their value. But up to that point, it's great value. Foster says, hey, Slaves, I have no money spent and I have about 75k currently. I've got the game yesterday, and I've been grinding. I need a right-handed defenseman that can be serviceable and a second line for a few weeks. Should I go with Matt Dumba or one of the prototype right-handed defensemen? Eric Anderson. I love the guys commenting on some of the questions, though, guys. I love that, especially the ones that are higher up. Prototype Quinn. I love the look at him, especially if you pair him with someone bigger on the other side. Pesci is a little slow, but great defensive stats. And then you could go with Sergei Gonchar. Again, you make his 82 and then upgrade him to like 80 85, I think, and you'll get the collectibles back when you're done. Brennan says, love the videos. Unfortunately, I'm 2-4 right now to start Hut Champs, so 4 losses due to poor connection. Makes me want to stop playing the game I love. This was not a big problem for me with this game last year. In the past, this year I'm losing 5 to 6 game a week in chance. Okay, so a couple things. You might be out in the boonies and you might have bad internet. One, if you're on Wi-Fi, stop it. This game cannot handle any sort of internet hiccup, so you need to be directly connected. You can't be directly connected. Unfortunately, this is going to be the case. Secondly, if you're in Canada, at least, this is how it works in Canada. I would call your internet provider and I would ask them to see if there is any issues with the node in your area. A lot of the issues that I literally had to move because of this, but simply because this is my job. What was happening was there's a box, like a green box in your area where all of the internet connections for the entire neighborhood are. And what happens is when a company goes in to remove the old one, or like cut off, like they move, they cancel service, they'll leave the connector. And when a new company goes in, they don't remove it, and it will just cause interference. And it won't make you lose internet entirely, but it loses your internet enough to where NHL can't keep you in the game, which is a massive frustrating thing. But that's where I would start. Tyler says, thanks for doing this. I'm free to play with 50,000 coins. I pulled a tradable Lemieux, and I'm debating keeping or selling. What do you do with the coins you sell? If you can sell them for more than 1.2 million, it's worth selling because you could just make them for free. Guaranteed. You know that, and you can make them for less than that. What would you do with the coins? Ooh. I mean, that many coins, you could probably get a team builder. Like, you could sit on Doughty or Teravainen and see if they go for around 600k, because maybe the hotness wears off. But on top of that, you could probably finish a bunch of team builders. Like, I mean, probably almost all of them with that many. It's Froze says, so I need to know what I should put my effort in when I'm free to play, but I was able to build a pretty good team. X Factor, McDavid, Makar, Prototype, Nico, etc. But I don't know if I should go for the grind or the view icon grind. This would be a common theme. Also, what is the best right-handed forward to go after for my first line? I love DeBrincat in the week, but he's small. Your best right-handed forward, it is now Ovechkin. Easy, very cheap to make. You can basically get him for free from this event. 100% would definitely recommend. Again, guys, just do this slowly. Gretzky and Mario aren't going anywhere. You know that their price will not really fluctuate because it's all just non-NHLers, right? They're bottoming out now. You can buy like non-NHL gold players for like 900 to make them all. That being said, team builders, while they might become more boring and other cards might pass them because they're 87 still, once the 90s come out or whatever they are, the prices for NHL players shoots way up again. It goes right back up, and then you're fighting with everyone to try and build more. So I would definitely do team. Hey, Sleeves, I just pulled a tradable Mario in my Champs Rewards Mega Pack. Oh, my goodness. Mega Packs have been juiced. I've never had this kind of luck. I have no money spent, average at best game. I have 5 out of 8, 85 icons, and team builder new and Dyke. I was on my way to what was going to be Mario and a second team builder. Would you sell Mario in my situation to get more team builders, icons, and maybe a fantasy card? Morgan Riley would be the one as I'm the least fan. Or just use Mario for the rest of the year and build Gretzky to pair him with a few more weeks of rewards, get to grinding, like I didn't pull him to use him. I would get Morgan Riley because he is on your favorite team, and that is what I preach the most. I think that is the most important. I would sell tradable Mario or Gretzky for 1.2 or more. If you can get that price, that's fine. You know that you can make them for less if you're patient. Felix says, Fantasy Hockey Byram is the play. He is already fast with good size. I agree. He is one of the cards that already gets in your lineup and is solid. Nikki says, hey, Sleeves, I am free to play with 50,000 coins. I just built my first team builder, New and Dyke. Thanks, tip. My team is rattled on the events event now. Traded in Girardi, Schultz, and Boyle. What should I do? Do I go all in, keep building team builders, or do I just build out squad? What defense would you recommend? So Breezewell has been fantastic, but in the short term, go make Orlov, go make Dumba. Okay, very cheap. From the training camp event, it costs you 4 gold players, I believe, to make one, and then you can upgrade them to 85, and it won't cost you a power up collectible because you can refund them. On top of that, build Lidstrom first. If you're going towards Mario and Gretzky, which you should over the course of the game, go ahead and build Lidstrom and use him because he is a cheap and very, very good card. That is going to do it for episode 4 of Who Should Choose. Thank you guys so much for tuning into these videos, and I wasn't really sure how my audience would respond to them because obviously I can't get to everyone. I try to answer as many questions as possible, but again, if you want to reach me live, twitch.tv/NoSleeves12. I'll be live in the afternoons every single day, essentially. Hope you guys enjoyed the content. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.